Hi everybody, we're here at Linwood Green at Nashville North Studios in the garden, Charles Ray Birdhouse, and our hummingbird feeder out waiting for our first hummingbird. It's a beautiful green kind of day, and this was our Earth Day week. 4 years ago we had our first opening here, so this is the beginning of our 5th year at Nashville North Studios, open to the public. And there's Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
And we just wanted to take a moment to say hello to you and oops, sorry about that, to show you what's in the window. So we have some beautiful things in the window. I posted on Facebook last night. It's pretty hard to see in the daytime with all the reflections, but some original art, jewelry,
Beautiful woodwork here.
beautiful woodwork, Charles Ray table. Can peek in there a little bit. Over there is an Elise Cashman Bond and a Frank Callip, a Margaret Leslie, and of course I had to put myself in the window. Just had to, my apologies. So we have some beautiful pottery, tea, paintings, all kinds of jewelry.
Oh, look at the earrings.
Earrings, necklaces, books.
Susan Ireland book.
Yeah, and Shirley Hawthorne earrings, Arlene Grouch.
Miss Judy happens to have a pair of Shirley's.
Yes, when I can figure out how to turn the camera around, we will do that too. So let's go inside and take a peek. Here we go. If you were here, you would be opening the door and joining us. The music you'll be hearing is by Bob Numchick, and listen carefully. Hear it? Denizen Pine. It's just really lovely. So here we are inside. It's so quiet without you here. We dearly miss you. We're very grateful to all of the artists who have taken the time to show their work here.
It's been great response.
Great response. And you can see a little overview. And some of the artists have taken the time to write something about their works. So we're going to have a special video later that talks about that. We'll go and we'll take maybe 10 artists each time to talk about what they say about their work and about the time that we're living in. So you can see on the right, on the bottom, Teresa Marie. The two above that are by William West. And at the top, Christine O'Brien. To the left of Christine is Merrill Cool, Cheryl Patton Wu. And coming down, we have two B. Stentas. Over to the left is a Tim Smith. And we have a Frank Callip right in the middle, flanked by Jill Coochie Smith. Above that, we have a redwood piece by Merrill Cool. Beside Merrill, we have another Cheryl Patton Wu. To the left is Narcissus by Doreen Casbu, My Little Vitruvian Butterfly, and a Shirley Hawthorne oil. And over here, we're going to come down at the bottom. We have a piece by Vera Mae Townsend, and beside her is Erica Mediri, and there's Mimi. And on to the right of Mimi is Carol Zerby. Above Carol is Renee Leopardi. Beside Renee is Leon Westcott. And at the top, we have an oil painting of the Atlantic City skyline. I'll come in a little closer so you can see it.
It's really precise, isn't it?
Yes.
Andy Keena.
By Andy Keena. That's Storm Crossing. And then very interesting one here by Barry Pizetner. And we'll talk about Barry's words when we come back with a special little video. Over here on our purple wall, you can see we have quite a variety. We have on the right 3 Betsy Nomchik's pieces. Very, very interesting. Betsy has a whole little story with each piece that we will talk about. Not today, but in a future video.
Let's talk about the token Jim piece here.
Oh, and then we have from our private collection a little group that is unlabeled, very inexpensive, but a little piece from Jim's collection. Isn't it sweet? It's a watercolor, little parrots, or parakeets, I guess they are. So, Betsy's pieces.
Betsy's very unique.
Yes, she is, and so soft, and you can just feel the love of nature. And speaking of nature, we have a beautiful big wave here by Tina Sacco. And above Tina is Suzanne. I'll have to back up, it's so big. Suzanne's work. It must be Mother Earth dancing among the trees. That's all I can think. At the top we have Salem Oak by Tim. Oops, sorry about the glare.
Tim Faherty.
Yeah. And under Tim is Linda Weisbecker's beautiful watercolor pictorial of our nearby wetlands. Photographed by Ken Thompson. And at the bottom is beautiful David Wohler. We're going to come back and talk about all of these in another video, just so you know. Yes, please. We had to shut off that light so you can see at the top here, because the glass reflects the light so badly. But at the top left is a piece by Penny Beck. Let's see if I can get closer so you can see this a little better. Hope you took your seasick medicine. I apologize. Here's a photograph by Gail Beckley. And here's a Bonnie Rand, mixed media.
Very nice.
Yeah. And over here we have an interpretation using fabric and acrylic paints by Patty Speed. And then another Suzanne. And this one is Bathing Beauties. Back up here so you can see it. Over here we're going to see Matthew Dixon's work. He has 3 pieces in, all pastels.
Very nice.
You know, sun rises, snow on the beach, and that time in the morning that you can just take a deep breath with a little fog on the water. These are Smoky Mountain kind of pictures, the one at the top and the one at the bottom. And of course, good old Atlantic City right in the middle. You can hear the pretty music. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Up here, we have a Marlene door and another one beside it. We come down here to Lois Baird watercolor. Tidal Marsh. And then down here is a very interesting mixed media piece. That was a sofa, not me. Mixed media piece by Tina Garcia. And Tina has some lovely words to say about that. We're anxious to share them with you.
And look what you did here. And
back here, since we moved the bookcase out, we had an extra special spot where we have a beautiful Lance Balderson. And under Lance Balderson is a Nancy Palermo marble fish on a table, mosaic table by myself, and some lovely tea by Bleecker and Simmons. Hi, Michael Everett. So we're going to go around here now and see. There is Elise Cashman Bonds. Beautiful painting. Another dancer. We seem to be dancing. Yep. So let's go back here now. Here's a couple of bees pieces that we wanted to get into the show, and we were so surprised we ran out of room. But they're right here. And of course you see some other lovely work over here by Bob Boyd, Susan Ireland, all kinds of our work. We're going to go over all of that too, but not tonight. So we're going to head in here now to Chuck Law and see Chuck Law's show. And here we are.
What a great show.
Yeah. So let me back up a little bit so you can see what's going on. Chuck has written a little something about each painting, and we want to come back and share that with you. And Chuck's going to give an art talk. And when all this is over, a workshop where we can actually be together. So look forward to that. Yeah. Yes, in a healthier time. So let's go in here. We'll start right here to the right and look at some of Chuck's work. Pacon Creek, Westview, Pacon Creek, Northview, and of course you know if you're local where Pacon Creek is. And Rapid Sunset by the creek. So
tell them the story about this.
Oh, and Chuck gave us, this was in the box too, and I said, oh Chuck, we need a frame for it. And he said, well, I was just using that as a spacer. Oh, I think it's lovely. Harkens back to his Georgia O'Keeffe days. I think it needs a frame. Let us know what you think.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go over here and we'll look at this piece, which is Fog on the Farm. Can you see that? And 4th of July, Duke of Fluke.
Duke of Fluke.
How many of you have taken that trip? Certainly an institution.
Duke.
And up here, we have an ever favorite Batstow. Really lush. So peaceful. Let's look at here, Living on the Edge. Wow, that's a big one, isn't it? So interesting how Chuck can take a brush and make something so very beautiful. We're all envious. And he's a local treasure. Here we are, The Last Stand. I think I could save that house. I'll see if I can make an offer. Love old houses. And here we are, back by the bay. Certainly a scene that we've all enjoyed, living where